Hey everybody, and welcome to the second round of the Crushmore 2023 presented by Infinite Discs. This round is actually going to be at Spearfish at the Canyon course.
Yeah, this course was a lot of fun. Glad we got a chance to show it off because it definitely needed to be seen out there.
Looks like Cameron had the hot round last round at 9 down.
Yep,
That's
he'll
pretty
be
decent.
leading us off.
From the technical aspect of that course, that's a good round.
Brenner came in 3 strokes less than him, sitting at 6 down. So I believe we had a tie there. So, Peter Klopfenstein, if I'm saying that right, is also tied at the 6 down. So definitely a fairly close race there. I mean, on a course like these,
And
3
there's
strokes can be 1 hole.
And there's 27 holes left, too, so a lot of room to play with.
And then we have Shad Green here representing Wyoming for us. He's at 4 down, so he's a little further away from Cameron, but he can definitely still make a move. Alright, no flyovers this time, but hole 1... It's a dogleg right hole. You want to get it out there and just let it... You want to shoot the gap as far out as you can and then cut right. If possible, you want to be past that fence.
Yeah.
That can be pretty tough.
That seems to be like the real obstacle on this hole. Looks like he got past it.
Yeah,
He's
he
gonna
might
have
have
some
those
awkward
trees
footing.
in his way, but he's past the fence at least. That's going to be staying on the other side of the fence, but he's probably about pin high.
That's some good distance, and if he is pin high, it looks like the fence is actually shorter right there.
Yeah, he's missing the rung of the fence. That might help. Shad putting a backhand. Oh, and he clips that tree. Kicked him out to the fairway, though, so that was a good kick. And he's over the... Oh, yeah, that was a great approach shot.
Yep, just sneaking it over the fence.
Looks like he might have those trees in his way a little bit. Had to kind of work something around him.
Still a good bid.
Cameron's right there by him as well. Looks like he was able to get to the good side. Looks like Peter might have gone a little bit long to have that low section.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, nice birdie.
Good, confident putt to start the round. Get that
Shad
confidence.
saved his par. That was a great save from that far back.
Yeah.
Oh, and a little high. It's okay. Get those out
Yeah.
early. Shake it off.
Bounce back and carry on.
Yep.
Umbrella in hand.
Yeah.
How bad
Yeah.
was the rain on this day as compared to the day before?
Well, we didn't have any lightning delays, so that's a plus. And the rain kind of will let up in a few holes here for us, and we don't really have to deal with it much after that. The sun even kind of came out towards the end of the round. So,
Nice.
yeah. Definitely still soaked through all of our shoes.
I see hole 2 is another one of those very short par 4s.
Yeah, this is an extremely difficult short par 4. To get there in one, you would have to flex a perfect S-line down that fairway, following that dirt
Oh,
path.
so the sidearm then.
Yeah.
It's like some mid-ranges.
Yeah, I think most of them are just
Or
trying to
even
get
putters.
around the corner. Because you really just need a hyzer out to the opening here. That might actually be a little far. And then just have a nice approach shot. See, if that had turned just a little sooner and got around that, I
Yeah,
think that
that's-
would have worked. But that's tough.
That's a tight line.
Yeah. And then you have this green that's kind of set down low, but with an elevated basket.
That was a little bit of a journey there.
Yeah, so there's your elevated basket there.
Good up.
Yeah, that was really well played.
Looks like he's following that same path.
Yeah, he's got pretty much the same shot. He didn't turn it quite as much, but that should give him a decent look.
Just laying it up. Too many low branches for the elevated basket.
Well, and with that elevated basket, it's easy to get yourself in trouble. He left that one fairly close, and that was a good bid for it. Didn't shoot 90 past.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to give it a legitimate bid and still not just sail.
Yeah.
And a good birdie.
Yep, Shad will take the only birdie on that. So for a less than 400 foot par 4 with all of these guys having 400 feet of distance easy, kind of goes to show how tough that hole really is. A legit par 4 doesn't necessarily have to be long.
I agree 100% with that. It's just you don't see it often.
You're right. You are right. Mainly on more technical courses like these, especially when you have a lot of elevation and a lot of trees, you see them a lot more. So, one birdie on that one, the rest of them parred it.
And everyone's kind of close in that same range now.
Yeah. Peter's only one behind Cameron now.
That bogey on one.
So hole 3, it says 136. There's a Mando pole in front of you. You have to go left of. I don't remember if it's a tree or a post. Right there, it's a tree trunk. Looks kind of post-like from here. But with the elevation the tightness, it's a tough 135 foot
that
hole.
Roll looked so bad.
Yeah. It's like we have a backhand attempt at it. And he got up there.
Yeah. No. So high up.
Yeah, you really have to throw it up high, because then that hill is
looks
really
like another
long.
roll there.
All right. Got Shad trying to pull an Anheuser up the hill. Oh, and he got a little long, actually.
That putt's going to be sketchy going back.
Yeah. Peter with his second throw.
Maybe hit a tree?
Yeah. And then his third throw here.
He had to pitch out for his par. That sucks.
Yeah. Riley was the only one with a look at a birdie. And a nice putt.
That was good.
If you want to go, Cameron, you're good.
Yeah, you can see his pant legs. We're all already pretty much soaked feet-wise.
Yeah, when it happens early in the round, though, you can just ignore it from there on out.
Yeah, for the most part. It got kind of squishy, though. Shad having to putt over the picnic table. I wonder if that got in his head at all.
That and that slope, you can see
Yeah.
right there how
Yeah, you
bad
don't
that
want to
really
sail
is.
that.
It doesn't look like it from certain angles, but from right there where Peter was just putting from, that wasn't far away.
Right. Yeah, that slope drops off real fast there. So a couple of bogeys on that one.
And now Riley is within a stroke of the lead.
Yeah, with that single birdie that he got.
It was a great drive.
Yes.
And
That is such a tough hole for 135 feet or whatever. That is such a tough hole. So hole 4, you're kind of coming back. It's a fairly standard hyzer shot. Definitely a blind basket location.
Yeah, mountain courses typically have a lot of blind holes.
Yeah. But
Going for the
that's what
straight
you
line.
want to do. It's just a little bend to the left once you make it around those trees. Oh, stop. Okay,
Good
hit a
tree.
log or something. Oh, and it looks like Shad clipped a tree there. Yep, saw it fall.
I mean, that's an early tree, but it's still halfway down the fairway. It's a pretty
pretty
hole.
short hole. I like this one. Took it a little wider.
And a bad roll.
Yeah. Still, that's pin high looking straight across, so that's a look. You can see him there on the left side.
Yeah, nicely done.
Riley skipped down the hill and look at how high that basket is above him.
Ooh, good bid.
Yeah. So here we have Cameron for his two.
Nice putt.
Nice.
Nice putt.
Well done.
Finally starting to get the momentum swinging the other way.
Yeah. Peter looking a little more level at it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was
And looking
nice.
good.
I was like, no, just please don't.
Riley cleaning up his par.
And Shad with the unfortunate bogey.
Yeah.
He did hit a tree pretty early and had to do a patent pending. I didn't
Right.
think he'd have be that stuck.
Yeah, I thought he'd have a little bit better look for the approach shot there, but he was able to minimize the damage at least. But this course, any hole can steal strokes from
And
anyone.
and I've already seen Shad have to go to that patent pending twice, and it's
Yeah.
only hole 5.
And hole 5 here is a fun one. I like this flex sidearm idea.
Oh.
That last tree is the only thing he really needed to beat still. But I also like the kind of hyzer flip to
that was
flat.
a good one. Bounced right over that stump.
So this one, like Riley's going to try here, has some options. That backhand line is a little tighter.
It's very grabby on that grass, too. So
Yeah.
you're not going to really get a lot of flair.
Right. Well, and especially since it's been wet, so you aren't getting the dry ground skip that they're probably more used to around there.
Shad just hitting every branch and still making it through.
That'll work. That's a nice little approach shot. Cameron kind of blocked by this row of branches growing out of the side of that trunk.
That's kind of a neat little feature.
Yeah. Oh, a little high and left. All right, Peter cleaning up for another birdie. He's got a pretty solid start going so far.
Is that 3 down already through 5?
I think so, yeah. Well, he did have that bogey, so.
Oh, yep. Yep.
So, yep, 2 down. But still, that puts him 1 behind Cameron again, and Cameron's even for the round now. Riley sitting at
Riley's
1
just
down.
right there, too.
Yeah, there's
I love
There's
it. I love
definitely
when there's
trying to keep
that
it close.
closeness, that back and forth.
right. Here's another short one, 159 feet, but this is one of those throw it straight up a hill. You can see the basket hanging in the trees up here.
Whew. So sketchy. Like it's scary because you can have a perfect shot, and it could come right back down the
Yeah,
hill.
yeah, because you're right. You definitely have to be fighting the gravity of
Looks
sliding.
like kind of slipped out of Riley's fingers there.
Yeah, he definitely had a little early release on that one.
And that was great.
Yeah, Shad puts it just right there. That's a nice approach shot, but that's kind of a scary putt actually for how short it is.
Making that elevated basket a downhill.
Yeah. At least then he's kind of level with it,
And
though.
Peter with a decent little turkey there.
Yeah. Ooh. That is definitely another thing that's difficult on holes like this, is just being able to get your footing.
Yeah. Smart play.
Alright, so that's a nice cleanup. He's carefully heading back down to the basket.
So steep.
This is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Really?
he actually kind of put himself in a tricky spot.
Yeah, he put that tree right between him and the basket and just snuck it in the side there.
That was a good putt.
Yeah, I just don't feel like the hanging basket's right for Wyoming with our wind. You'd have to learn to play a swinging basket
Well, we'd have to do a second chain
to
on
anchor
the bottom
it.
just to
Yeah.
anchor it. That was a good hole.
So now Peter's tied with Cameron with that turkey he had there.
And Shad absolutely parked it.
Yep, getting him back to even, starting to move back in the right direction. So hole 7, 370 feet.
Par 4.
Yeah, and it is one that you have to play. As you can see, Mando's here, so you have to play this kind of hyzer shot.
Okay.
You can kind of see him finishing there, but ooh, looks like he might have been trying for the roller and clipped a tree. Maybe it was just supposed to fight and didn't.
Yeah, I don't think the roller is very consistent on a mountain course like this.
Well, more than likely you're right. Depends on the area out there.
And this does seem to be more of like a grassy area.
Yeah, there might be some spots that it looks fairly rollerable, if that's a word.
Cameron kind of left himself short there. Not Cameron, that was Riley.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Cameron did too.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, you
Trying to
can
go
kind
for
of
the
see the
straight
basket
punch, maybe?
down there to the left. I think so.
That's
Shad
a
with
tight shot.
That was a decent ante around that. Those are so tough. It's so hard not to make it cut roll at the end. Looks like he just had to pitch around that bush.
Hopefully he doesn't have a tree right in his way for his par putt.
Right. When you have these triangles like this of trees right around the basket, it's hard to find a spot.
Another good
At least they're
birdie for
not
Shad.
covered in branches, though.
Right, the bottom part of it is open. It's just columns, essentially.
Yeah.
Good putt. And Shad's going to claim the solo birdie. Everyone else cleaning up pretty simple pars here.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty tough 3 to get, but definitely not an impossible one, as Shad proved.
Bringing himself back into the mix here.
So hole 8 is 444.
Par 4.
Par 4. Looks like pretty much straight ahead. Pretty open looking at the beginning. Just trying to kind of get to the next opening, it looks like.
Seems like Shad pulled that over a little bit, and he might have some trees in the way of his shot.
Oh, looks, yeah, Peter's going to have some. He didn't seem too concerned by it, though.
There we go.
Cameron's right at the opening. That
right
should
in the
be
middle
pretty
of the
good.
fairway.
Plenty of time, but passing.
Oh, and he was just squaring that tree up. Okay, Spikeiser up and over.
I think the ground might have got him there with that upward run.
Yeah, and some tall weeds around probably grabbing him a little.
Yeah.
That's a nice little sidearm roller.
You don't want to hit.
Just flops over at the end.
Get him a look, though.
Yeah. I think he's still got kind of an approach to make, but should be a lot easier. Okay. That might be kind of a tricky putt if he's in a weird spot around those trees.
Nice shot.
Yep, that should be an easy par for Shad.
Very similar line for Riley here.
Yep.
Ooh.
He gave it a little more of a bid.
We'll have a bit longer of a putt coming back, though, too.
Yeah. Looks like Peter's trying to give this one a run. It's more uphill than it looks, though, too, so that's not too surprising.
Yeah. Oh!
Laying it out, full commitment.
That
Man.
was great.
Heck yeah, that's how you do that. Alright, Riley cleans up his par, so no harm in running that other one.
I'm thinking the other two are going to do the same here.
Yeah, they were pretty close, so no real drama on theirs. Especially Shad's. He just go up
Well, he might
and
hit
set
his
it
head.
in.
He could hit his head. There'd be some drama.
Yeah.
Or, of course, he goes to drop it in and just...
That does happen sometimes. So Cameron with the solo bird on that one. And with a heck of a putt.
Which is good, because it pulls him away from Peter.
Right.
Well, and then... But Peter's still got a lot of golf here, too. Everyone does.
Yeah. Hole 9, par 3, 292 feet. So, getting back into distances and pars we're more used to.
Yep.
So getting to the little bit more open part of the course.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That was beautiful.
Oh,
but
now he's got nothing.
Oh.
That is so brutal.
That downhill lets him carry forever.
Yeah, and just, you can see that just slide and it just funnels him.
I almost want to hit at circle's edge and trickle
just,
forward.
yeah, trickle to the basket. Oh, looks like Riley might be throwing a P1 or something. And still
The
almost
flight might
carried
agree
too
with you.
long. Yeah, it definitely had a putter type flight. Looked like the P1 stamp. Oh, a hair too low. I thought he had that.
Confident putt with that downhill behind it. Just going for it.
Oh, Cameron had a better look at that than I thought. He still had to really commit to it again.
And he's still going to have a putt there, too.
Yeah, well, when you full commit like that...
No!
Oh.
Just off right.
Cameron's cleaning his par up.
You ever seen Jeff
Shad
Bennett
for
putt?
his birdie.
Sure have. I mean,
It's a nice birdie. It's one you hope to get, but it's always nice to actually get it.
Yep.
So Shad with the only birdie there. He's sitting at 2 under for the round now.
Closing that gap on Riley.
Yeah. Keeping the other guys from getting too much further ahead.
Or too complacent.
Yeah. Hole 10. Par 3, 380 feet.
Must not have a lot of trees. I mean, not really.
No,
Got a nice
fairly
wide
open
open
one.
fairway.
Looks quite a bit
Except
uphill.
it looks like he did take that little wide and hit a tree on the right hand
Yeah.
side.
Won't get
Yeah, and this one is quite a bit uphill, so that 380 is going to play a lot more than that, probably. Doesn't look like any of them are even quite getting over the top of the hill.
God, fucking damn it.
What do you mean?
That flips up, it has a chance.
Yeah,
Riley.
no. Alright.
Didn't sail too far past.
No, a little left, but should have a putt at it.
That was great.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. He almost got up over the hill, had a jump putt at it, so yeah, Riley's got a look.
Oh, almost cashes it.
Just a little off to the right side. Oh, and Shad just off of the cage. Riley cleaning up his par, and Peter will clean up his.
Cameron will most likely do the same.
Yeah. Alright, so that one bit Shad a little bit. Definitely
having
kind of a roller coaster, yeah. Although that they do tend to show, you tend to have those quite a bit on courses like this.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he's had maybe 1 or 2 pars so far.
yeah. Every mountain course I've played, it's like, yeah, you think you're doing good, and then you take a double bogey, and another double bogey, and it's like, okay, all the birdies I got are gone.
What's worse is you probably did throw it exactly like you wanted to.
Yeah. So, hole
Under
11.
350 at a par 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a wall of branches.
Yeah, they're just trying to get through there. Looks like this
Find the
hyzer
hyzer
line
line.
might have a little... I like that, the look of that hyzer line a little better.
Doesn't seem to like it out of his hand.
Yeah, that's gonna be that's gonna be fine, I think.
Well, we'll see how it looks when we get up there.
Get through. Yeah.
That's what you're hoping for.
Yeah. At least one of them actually got up to the catch cam, right?
Taking the wide spike hyzer on the sidearm. Still left him maybe like a 25, 30 footer.
Ooh. Yeah, he did leave himself a little wide still, but I guess he didn't feel like he could quite backhand the hyzer line. So it looks like there's a gap over here.
And for the 2.
Looked like he was trying to maybe air bounce that one a little bit.
Still, it's a good spot to be.
Yeah.
Shad being the farthest out for the birdie here. Oh no!
Oh, come on. It hit the inside of the rim and still bounced out.
He looks very confused.
Yeah. As he should be.
Another one.
That one was a little right side more than the other one was, but man, this basket's not very nice.
Kind of a cool basket though.
Yeah, I like the rocks they have it on. The wire cages with the rocks in them, that's pretty neat. Although I really enjoyed the rocks in South Dakota. They were really cool.
So in the end we got 2 birdies and 2 pars.
Yeah, not too bad for that hole. You really had to place that initial drive well or you were in trouble. So hole 12, 205 feet. So this one's a short one. Looking at the picture, there's some clumps of trees. Nothing too major to worry about.
That was a nice shot. But now he's got a bush right in the way.
Yeah. Looks like there's some openings in it, so hopefully he's got something there. Going the hyzer. And that should work just fine.
Seems like going deep is a problem on this one.
Yeah, downhill and this short. And it's so easy to saw them off when you're trying to hold back like that. Ooh! Hit the tree under the basket.
Flashing chains
Ooh.
and bam. Right at the base of the tree.
Right at the base of the tree. Wow. Putting on a show for us. Oh, just a little higher and cleared that log. He'd have been parked.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
birdie
that's okay
regardless.
though. Heck yeah.
I just don't want to see another RG3 on our hands, you know?
Oh,
I got
God.
a lot of faith in this guy.
Bouncing back from the bad putt on the last hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peter for his 2. They got me hoping for a star frame, but we got to see what Cameron's got first. And he does kind of have a window there.
And he gets it.
Nice.
Nice little frame.
I was going to say, let me see where you were on that one.
This is right here.
There we go.
Riley cleaning up his birdie, and we got us a star frame.
In and out. 205-foot hole. Not a whole lot in the way.
Yeah.
Just a pretty open sidearm line, pretty open backhand line.
Yep, have plenty of options, just got to get it there. So now we have a 408-foot par 3, though. Hole 13.
Looks like a couple trees maybe at the end, kind of pinching it off.
Yeah, pretty open otherwise, it looked like.
There's that one first tree on the right-hand side there, too. Like right where you want to throw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this a lot.
All right, if that gets around at all, that might have a... oh, yeah.
That was great.
A little deep on that, even. Oh,
It's up there.
he really turned that one over.
Looks like he got through those, though. So
Yeah,
really
he
good
might
sign
have
of it.
something on the other side of it. Shad taking the high hyzer as well. Oh yeah, he got himself pin high. A little bit left, but he should have a look. Looked like Peter was a little blocked up there.
Yeah, that was a tricky spot.
Okay. That'll be alright. Oh, that's a pretty tough
Yeah.
downhill look there.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
nice putt.
No, that's not tricky at all.
Very nicely done. Okay, a little left side, but in is
He
good.
was definitely nervous.
Yeah. Okay. That was a really nice drive he threw there.
Oh, yeah.
So it looks like couple pars, couple birdies again. Let's see, yeah, Riley and Peter are tied up now and
And
only
they have just
2
been-
behind
They have been
Cameron.
duking it out the whole time.
And they're both really wanting to chase Cameron down. He's sitting 2 better than them. They're like,
And
no,
they've
come
each
on.
gained a stroke on him during this
Yeah.
round.
Yep, they're both sitting 1 better than him for the round. Here's hole 14. 236 par 3.
Looks like it's playing like 275.
Yeah, it's playing way uphill.
Great shot.
Heck yeah.
That anti-flex of his is really on point.
It really is. It's working well for him.
Hiya.
Shad had that little hyzer flip and just stayed dead straight after that.
It was the exact same throw.
Yeah. Little sidearm from Cameron here.
Nice shot.
And Peter from also trying the sidearm.
Okay.
He has a really nice sidearm. Seems a little wild, but it's very controlled
Yeah.
actually. Oh, just a little right side.
I bet they're the guys that go to the range that get out of the house and probably.
Nice birdie for Riley.
Well, still.
Indeed.
I thought that was disc golfers.
Shad for his birdie.
That's
And
all. That's all the
Cameron's
male
even
hockey.
closer than
Everybody's
that.
got to have their outlet, but I mean, when you're pumping out that many rounds,
You're not going after aim.
it's not productive.
Yeah, Peter's having to clean up his par before Cameron gets to putt.
Hey, fireworks. His wife could left me. You don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out he's just shooting.
That sidearm really does take pretty much all the trees out of play
And
except
it
for that
fights-
one.
It fights into the hill.
Right. So that's hole 14. So that's going to do it for us for this front nine, or first part
Yeah.
of this round.
So far, I'm liking the course. It's similar to the last one, but it has like more grass, less rock.
Yeah, it seems
some
a little
more
more
open
broken
space.
into. It's not as new looking.
Yep.
But they're both really nice courses, so I'm excited to see the end of this one. Hope you all come back and join us.
See it.